shy, please share. We like to hear all that kind of stuff. And listen, as you're a newbie coming in here, if we have not acknowledged you yet, go ahead and put newbie in the chat so that we can do that. All right. Oh, Stephanie, you in the right building. Listen, stay tuned. They'll let you know. Oh, we like abundance and overflow. Oh boy, I like to hear that. Oh, is that fine? Listen, is that fabulous coming up in here? Stephanie is a newbie. Infinity, really? Erica, you are not a newbie. Why you playing with us? And listen, y'all love on Stephanie. And there's Jabs. What's going on, Jabs? Good to see you up in here. Welcome in. Yeah, I see you laughing and playing. Okay, let me go ahead and welcome our YouTube family. Good day, good day. Welcome in our YouTube family. My name is AD Roberts, and yes, I am your success coach. And every day when we come up in here and do this live, Monday through Thursday, that's right. Hey, sunshine, good to see you in here. Good day to you. But every day when we come in here, there are two goals that we have. The first one is to create a sense of connectedness and community where we love on each other, where we support each other. This is a safe space for you to be in. The other goal that we have is that every day we come together, we have a conversation. We have a discussion that is designed to be empowering and impactful at a meaningful level in your life. So today is not unlike any other day. We have an amazing topic lined up. So our YouTube family, if you are ready, put ready in the chat. Our new folks over here on TikTok, man, I love to see how y'all love on each other. Oh, this makes me feel so good. Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. And listen, make sure we're almost at 10K. And as we hit 10K, the second we hit 10K, go ahead and share this live out. Push it, push it, push it, push it, push it. This is going to be great. That's it. That's it. So let's go. All right. Today's conversation is going to be an awesome one. And as always, as always, it fits. It fits. I try to make our conversations congruent, that they are continuations that build upon one another. And that this conversation today, hey Rosemary, good to see you coming on up, see you up in here. Thank you for sharing out the live. Yes, we're already at 10K. So go ahead and share out this live, repost the live, all of that good stuff. Let's get this place packed out in here. And again, for our newbies, if we have not acknowledged you yet, just let us know that you're a newbie by putting newbie in the chat. Same thing over here and with our YouTube family. All right. So here we go. Today's topic is entitled The Illusion of Control. The Illusion of Control. Thank you, Miss Portia. Welcome in. So glad to have you up in here. Y'all love on Miss Portia. Y'all love on Lucy. Welcome in, Lucy. So glad to have y'all up in here. Welcome in. Listen, if this is your vibe, this might be your tribe. So make sure that y'all stick around. So it's going to be a great day. Hey, Nikki, good to see you coming up in here. I see you. I see you. And listen, and as you come in, make sure you grab those daily heart meets. You don't want to miss it. Make sure you grab those daily heart meets. All right, here's our topic. Our topic is the illusion of control. The illusion of control. How surrender can actually restore your personal power. Thank you, Lucy, for grabbing that daily heart meet. Thank you. I'm gonna say it again. The illusion of control. The illusion of control. How surrender can actually restore personal power. That's it. Control has been sold to us as strength. Right off the rip. Right off the rip. Yes, you are. Yeah, you listen. Yes, Infinity is one of those day one folks. Yeah, she's one of the old heads. So glad to have her back up in here. Welcome in, everybody. And again, y'all love on each other as you come in. But no, here it is. Anxiety is birthed out of that kind of need and desire for control. So control has been sold to us as strength, yet most exhaustion, anxiety, and frustration are born from trying to manage what was never meant to be forced. Never meant to be forced. And see, one of the biggest, and all of us have this, all of us have wrestled with this moment. All of us have wrestled with it. If you are a human being having a human experience, have you ever wrestled with trying to control everything in your environment? If that's you, put yes in the chat. Put yes in the chat. Controlled. Yeah, come on. There it is. Thank you, Infinity. Thank you. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you, Fine Wine, all of the time. Thank you, Fabulous. Thank you, Songbird. And listen, y'all love on Songbird because Songbird has been on vacation and we missed it at her. So we're so glad to have her back up in here. Y'all love on Songbird. All right, let's go. So again, control has been sold to us as strength, when in actuality, that's an illusion. Being able to control something or anybody or any circumstances or situation is absolutely that. Absolutely that. Yeah, thank y'all for loving on Songbird. I truly appreciate y'all. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. But they sold it to us and they continue to sell it to us. The mind confuses control with safety. You believe that you can control your environment, and as you control your environment, it creates a space that is safe for you. So that's a part of the illusion. So the mind confuses control with safety, while the body, even while the body quietly keeps score of the stress this creates. We all understand like the level of stress that is created by our incessant desire to control everything in our space. And one of the reasons why we could attempt to control everything in our space is because of fear. It's simply fear. And so today we're really gonna do a deep dive on this. Surrender is often misunderstood as weakness. When you allow, when you let go, when you surrender, surrender is often misunderstood as weakness, when the truth is, it is one of the most intelligent expressions of personal power. Not only is it an expression of personal power, when you find yourself in a place of surrender, what have we been talking about our nervous system? What have we been talking about our nervous system? The moment you find yourself in a space of surrender, what does that mean? That you're in a place of trust, that you're in a place of safety. That's right, Fine Wine. The only way that you can feel safe, that's true safety, when you can surrender. And you understand that when you can surrender, that means you're open. Come on now, here we go. So the paradox is simple and confronting. The paradox is simple yet confronting. The more tightly we grip life, the more powerless we often feel. I'm going to say that again. If you're going to write anything down, write this down. The paradox is simple. The more we tightly grip life, the more you hold on to life, the more powerless we often feel. And the moment we loosen that grip, something ancient and stabilizing rises within us, like a parent trying to control every outcome of their child. Come on now, listen, listen. And so many of us are the beneficiary of parents that try to control every aspect of who we are. Anybody in here raised by a parent, by a parent? Hey, Monica, good to see you up in here. Anybody in here raised by a parent or family member that tried to control every aspect of your life? And even to this degree, as big and old and as grown as we are now, and if we're blessed to still have our parents, some of them still try to control the decisions that we make, the things that we do, how we feel, where we go, the careers that we have. So a parent trying to control every outcome for their child only to feel depleted and disconnected. Because ultimately, for both parties, it's depleting. Thank you, Mimi, for those finger hearts. Yes, I began to teach better when that ended. Thank you, Monica, for the daily heart me. And listen, as you guys come in, make sure you grab that daily heart me. And so, again, here's the thing. You literally Because you're trying to dominate, manipulate, and control your environment, it takes energy, vital energy for you to do that. And so a parent that is trying to control you and to manipulate you into doing, they wind up ultimately feeling depleted themselves. But it's for both parties. They feel depleted, you feel depleted. It was love as the choking kind. I understand. It was, yes, it was love. They made those decisions out of love. I truly believe that. But there's some other things that go along with it. But the illusion of trying to control us was just that. Because, okay, in here comes the joke. In our parents' ability or their attempts to control and dominate our lives, how many of us did what we still wanted to do? Come on. If that was you, put me in the chat. If you did what if you still did what you wanted to do, say put me, because it was definitely me. And so what did that do though? It caused us to, we learned to wear a mask. So to keep down confusion and keep down stuff, we wore a mask so that our parents wouldn't see us. We still did what we wanted to do. And that process of doing what we wanted to do, that stressed our relationship out. That stressed out our children. I mean, that stressed out us as the children, that stressed out our parents because we just continue to do what we wanted to do. That is the nature of it. So trying to control something, you can see in tandem how our relationship with our parents and our relationship with the universe, trying to control the environment is weakening. Trying to control your situations is tiring and draining. To be far was sneaky. I get it. Not realizing their fear behind it. Yeah, all of those things are real. A professional micromanaging every detail. Like anybody ever had a supervisor or a manager at their job, and every time you turn around, they were micromanaging every aspect of you. You're a professional. You know what you're doing. You've been doing this a long time. But you wind up having a supervisor that is micromanaging every step along the way. How did anybody know what I'm talking about there? That is one of the most annoying feelings in the world. It's depleting. So a professional man micromanaging every detail while creativity and joy quietly slip out the back door for everybody. For everybody. So our conversation today is really about recognizing that our incessant desire that we inherited could tell me how many times I went to the bathroom. Oh God. Yeah, come on now, Deborah. Nobody want to deal with it. We don't want to deal with that. That was me over 29 years at the job. After 29 years of being on the job, get on your last nerve. Come on, sunshine. But this is the reality of it. And so just as now, hold on to this for a second. Just as you can feel that level of frustration, just as you can feel the weight and how draining and depleting and how circumventing it is of your creativity and your brilliance by being micromanaged, people trying to control you, trying to get you to do what they want you to do. That's how I want you to look at life the same way. Just how we say, go sit down somewhere. Because as we're in the kitchen doing what we do, doing our magic, we don't want anybody in the kitchen bothering us while we're doing what we do. So it's the same thing when it comes to the universe and your ability to manifest things and to attract things into your space. It is based upon this incessant desire, which is an illusion, to control everything. So our lesson for today is so that you recognize that this desire that you have, that you and I inherited from our tribe, from our parents, from culture, from community, to think that is strength and that is powerful for us to control everything in our space, when in actuality, surrender is far more powerful. Does that resonate with anybody today? Because it's going to be good. Do I see Amy up in here? Look at Amy, y'all. You know, yeah, Amy has been wrestling with that ick. Listen, y'all love on Amy and send Amy some good healing energy. We glad to have Amy back up in here. Glad to have you. Y'all love on Amy. So glad to have you back up in here, superstar. Y'all send Amy some of that healing energy. Amy is our girl. And listen, but we got our we got our two resident mothers up in here. We got Amy and we got Songbird. So I don't know. We must be doing something right today. Cause we got the two elders in the room. We got them in the building. Come on in here, elders. We good to see you. If y'all are ready for part one, put one in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. No, we're doing really good. We're already at 27K. Y'all keep pushing it. That's right. There she is. That's your girl. That's right. That's right, Janae. You thought I was the elder? Oh, now you got jokes, Mimi. Now you got jokes. That's right, because, well, you know what? I kind of am like the elder because this week is my what? This week is my birthday. Oh, what I say? This week is what? Oh, this week is my birthday. Yeah, it's my birthday. And tomorrow, listen, we are bringing it. We are bringing it. Oh, 35? Yeah, I'll take that 35. Listen. So Lord, listen. There's Willis up in here. Why y'all just happy to see Willis so? Willis, you got your crew up in here. What's going on, Willis? Good to see you on up in here, man. Good to see you. Oh, here they go. Mimi is yelling out. She said, Willis. And fine wine. Listen, everybody. No, it's not. No, my birthday isn't today. My birthday is going to be. It's Saturday, but since tomorrow is our last day of the week, we will be celebrating we're gonna be celebrating my birthday here tomorrow on TikTok and on YouTube Live. So make sure y'all in the building. Yeah, we're gonna have a party up in this thing. I'm gonna have some decorations and all kind of stuff. We're gonna have a good time. What's going on, Willis? Glad to see you up in here, man. That's right. He is family. All right. Here we go. Part one. Why control feels necessary. Why it feels necessary and why it isn't. The subconscious mind is wired to seek predictability. Now, that's a unique word, predictability, because you already know that the subconscious mind loves the familiar. But just because something is familiar doesn't always mean it's predictable. And so here our conversation today is about tapping into and understanding why the subconscious mind sees that which is predictable as safe. So the subconscious mind is wired to seek predictability, not happiness, and control becomes its favorite survival strategy. I'm going to say that again. The subconscious mind is wired to seek predictability, to seek safety, to seek the familiar, not necessarily to seek happiness, because happiness is more so like a desire. And control becomes its favorite survival strategy. Early emotional conditioning. Here we go. Come on now. Come on. Early emotional conditioning teaches the nervous system that uncertainty equals danger, even when no real threat exists. That's why we call, what is the acronym for fear? What does fear represent? Fear is false evidence appearing real. I'm going to say that again. Come on, our YouTube family. What is fear? Fear is false evidence appearing real. So again, that conditioning that we have early on in life from our tribe, from our parents, that early emotional conditioning, it literally teaches our nervous system that uncertainty equals danger. When you're uncertain about a situation, it isn't clear, it's unfamiliar, you don't feel comfortable. Safety does not live there, danger does. And so that's how our subconscious mind is programmed. So control, this desire to control, this incessant desire and need to control creates the illusion of certainty. The illusion of certainty. So again, it loves predictability. And so when you try to control your environment and you control people in your environment and you can try to control outcomes in your environment, you literally are trying to create the illusion that creates certainty. That certainty creates this illusion that all is well, that everything is moving fine because you're in control, but barely believes or delivers in peace. So now, the body often reveals the cost of control long before the mind admits it. Now watch this, because I'm setting something up. Come on here. Thank you, Licia. Good to see you. Thank you, Licia, for grabbing that daily heart mate. The body often reveals the cost of control. Because every decision that we make, everything that we do, hey, Majestic, good to see you on up in here. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart mate. Control, the illusion of control. The body often reveals that there's a cost to it. And so every decision that we make, there's a cost. Every thought that we have, there's a cost to it. And so the cost of control, believing that you can control your environment, comes with a very heavy cost. A very heavy cost, especially in your physical body. Because the desire for control, it tightens the shoulders. You can see it in your shallow breathing. No, this is day one. No, this is not the recap. No, this is day one. So you're in here. That's right, fine wine. Tapping is clapping. So the signs of it, the signs of this beginning to take place in your body, and take a moment and see if you've ever experienced these things. And see from a neurological standpoint, these are very natural occurrences, but I want you to be able to understand how your body is responding to it so that you can be aware that you're doing things. Because see, here's the problem. Because these are things that are systemic of the subconscious mind, the subconscious mind runs on autopilot. Write autopilot in the chat. The subconscious mind runs on autopilot. You don't have to tell the subconscious mind what to do. It does it automatically. It is connected to the autonomic nervous system. And so from a neurological perspective, this subconscious mind is running a program. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Majestic. Thank you, Wallace. Thank you, Janae. Thank you, Sunshine. It is running on autopilot, so you don't think about it. And so how do you know when you're trying to control? Because you're not even thinking about it. Your natural desire is for certainty, right? Your natural desire is to feel comfort in certainty, to feel comfort in the familiar. But when you go into the familiar, when you go into the unfamiliar, your desire is to control the unfamiliar so that you can begin to feel safe in it. But we realize that it's an illusion, and two, there's a cost. One, it is an illusion. Control is an illusion. And two, there's a cost for you to spending your vital energy, your life force in trying to dominate, manipulate, and to control your environment, especially when you're moving into new spaces. And so what we're talking about right here is your ability to recognize when you're actually doing it. So some of the signals, your subconscious mind will signal. Hopeful says 62 years old and finally realizing control has cost to my body. Oh, wow. Cost to my body. And so listen, Hopeful, this is like you're the archetype right now for reminding people that it is so important for you not to pay that cost for trying to control everything. So here it is. You'll feel tight in your shoulders, shallow breathing, jaw tension, clenching your jaws. You'll catch yourself clenching your teeth, clenching your jaws. Instead of your shoulders being down here, they may be up here. You may hold yourself tight instead of releasing and being loose. Chronic overthinking. Now, this is one that I deal with all of the time. This is one that I deal with all of the time as a clinically certified hypnotherapist. I am constantly dealing with someone, I'm constantly dealing with people that overthink everything. OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, is a little bit different though, Mimi. And from a layperson's perspective, OCD may be, the desire to make sure that everything is neat and order, or you like it a particular way. But OCD is so much different. It's so much different because that disorder you literally cannot. So there's another part of the brain that is firing. But we're not gonna get into the technical aspect of it. But overthinking is debilitating. And so you sit up there and you come up with these scenarios in your mind as to how you can attempt to control your every move, especially in new spaces and new seasons. And and that toll is going to pay a heavy toll on your physical body. And so again, what are some of the telltale signs? Tightness in your shoulders, shallow breathing, tension in your jaw, chronic overthinking as physical manifestations of mental gripping. So the habit comes from fear. It's a part of your subconscious. So hopeful is a part of your subconscious mind. And it comes from the programming that we received as children. Many of us were taught that control, and we witnessed, whether we were taught directly or we watched it indirectly, we were the beneficiaries of people who taught us or sold to us that control was power, control was strength. And then even as we look at how Western culture spends a great deal of time trying to control, dominate, and to manipulate the environment, the people, the economy, your way of life, everything. It is a part of that process. And so us playing that out in our subconscious mind, in our programming, is systemic of everything that we've experienced collectively, from our tribe, from our parents, from our schools, from our community, from the people that we were around, that we need to control everything in our space. But the moment we realize that it is an illusion is the moment that we begin to heal and we begin to do better. All right, and can manifest so much easier. Come on now, here we go. Where in your life do you feel the most tired? Where in your life do you feel the most tired, yet the most resistant to letting go? It goes so deep. It absolutely does go deep. None of my 5 kids have that issue. Only me. And you know what? That was because you didn't put that on them. You created an environment where they did not have the need and sometimes the desire for control was when we were in tumultuous situations growing up as children. Sometimes it's a trauma response. So again, all of these things are things that were systemic of what happened to us in childhood. And so as we illuminate these things, we can address these things. And if we address these things, we can change these things. All right. If y'all are ready for part 2, put 2 in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Excellent. 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 Thank you, Mimi. Thank you, Majestic. Thank you, Turquoise. And again, if we have any newbies up in here, let us know that you're a newbie by putting newbie in the chat. We so glad to have you in here. Thank you, Janae. Thank you, Sunshine. Thank you, Willis. The subconscious contract with control. Thank you, Turquoise, for grabbing that daily heart me. I truly appreciate it. And y'all love on Hopeful because Hopeful is a newbie. So glad to have our newbies up in here. The subconscious contract with control. The subconscious does not distinguish between past and present. So it keeps replaying outdated protective strategies. I'm going to say that again. Your subconscious mind does not distinguish between the past and the present. It doesn't, because it's running on autopilot, and 2, so it keeps replaying outdated protective strategies. So you may have, once upon a time, there was a season where the thing that you use as protection One process, whether it was avoidance, whether it was procrastination, whatever it is, those limiting beliefs or those things that evolve into limiting beliefs are systemic of something that once was very relevant and relative to that situation. Thank you, Nikki. Your desire to protect yourself, your need to protect yourself. Once upon a time, it was valid. You needed to do it. It was a survival piece, but you held on to it and it became a part of your programming because maybe the traumatic experience was so powerful that it ingrained and entrenched itself in your psyche, in your subconscious mind, and became a part of your programming. Oh no, you more than welcome. You more than welcome, hopeful. That's how we get down in here. So again, the subconscious mind does not distinguish between past or present. So it keeps replaying the same outdated protective strategy. Control is often a learned response to earlier powerlessness. That's why I said at such a young age, for many of us, we wrestle with it because we were powerless. We were children. And as children, we absorb things easily and effortlessly. But then if when we see ourselves as powerless, we wind up playing those mental movies of those painful scenarios over and over again, and they become a part of the subconscious programming. Hey Monique, good to see you up in here. Now we're moving right along. So what once kept you emotionally safe can quietly become what limits your expansion. What quietly becomes what limits your expansion is the thing that used to keep you emotionally safe. So healing is not about erasing those patterns. And so when we do the hypnotherapy pieces, when I work with when I work with you guys over and over again on these things, healing is not about erasing the patterns, but renegotiating the contract. And so there are times when healing is about upgrading our nervous system, upgrading the programming in the subconscious mind. I don't, there's a process in hypnotherapy where when people have huge trauma, they have big traumatic experiences, we sometimes can use amnesia to help a client to move beyond a very, 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 very tumultuous situation, a very traumatic event in their life that they do not, that they want to, let go. And there are some therapists that use amnesia and they choose to help the client to forget the thing. I'm a little bit different. I don't do the whole amnesia and you forget what happened. What I do is I help to reframe it in your subconscious mind. And when you reframe it, it literally untethers you from that season and from that thing. And so I don't want to I don't want to erase it. I want to keep it there, reframe it so that you can now use those traumatic experiences, those lessons now as building blocks or stepping stones for you to step into your new life. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? If that makes sense, put yes in the chat. If that makes sense. So again, healing is not about erasing these patterns. Excellent. Thank you. So healing is not about erasing the patterns. We don't want to erase the patterns, but we want to renegotiate the contract and how you perceive it and how you hold it in your reality. So as a child, you learned, I must stay alert. All of us, we learn the phrase, what do they call it? Stranger danger. We learn stranger danger. That you need to pay attention. That you had like I get fussed at. I have somebody really, really dear to me. Now, when we hang out, like real quick, she'll be like, you need to pay attention to your surroundings. Because I'll get out the car and I'll be willy-nilly and I'll take my time and I'll meander around in the car and I'll have the door open and I'm looking for stuff. And she'd be like, what are you talking about? You need you need to stay focused. You need to pay attention to your surroundings. Somebody could rob you real easy. Well, fortunately and unfortunately at the same time, I grew up in an environment. I grew up in an environment where I didn't have to do that. I grew up in an environment where I didn't have to constantly and incessantly look over my shoulder. And so it's so interesting that when you look at two people, their and how their upbringing could be so different and how it can impact the same, you're in the same moment, the same situation, the same car, the same environment, but your perspective is two totally different ones. And so it's systemic of what you experienced as a young child. So again, a child who learned early on you must stay alert, becoming an adult who can't relax. It's hard to relax because your head is on a swivel. Head is on a swivel, and you're constantly looking over your shoulder and making sure, because that was entrenched, that was ingrained in you. And so what winds up happening is, here's the thing. Here's a word for you. You become hypervigilant. Especially, oh, there it is, especially with your own kids. Especially, so now you take that trauma. Now you see how it happens. You see how this thing that we've been sold, this thing of control that we've been sold, is that we take that same trauma, we take those same experiences on those life lessons, and we put them on our children. We put them on our friends. You said, Hopeful says, I drove my kids nuts with my worry. You see what I'm saying? And so we inherited these behaviors and we project them onto our children, onto our tribe, our community. That's just how it is. Hey, Leslie, good to see you on in here. That's just what we're doing. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. A high achiever, realizing their drive is fueled more by fear than inspiration. Oh, this is a good one. How many people, come on in here, watch this here. How many people grew up in environments where you better not bring home a bad grade? And even if you did your best, you better not bring on a bad grade. Fabulous. If that's you, put me in the chat. Listen. And if you brought in, and what would happen? That was you. That was you, sunshine. What would happen if you brought the bad grade in? Stressed. The belt. There, no, so here it is. A high achiever. Now you're a high achiever now. Punishment. Come on, Miss Wright. No outside. Can't go outside. I felt love was diminished. Ooh, no, that's big. No, that's big, Songbird. I felt love was diminished. And so oh man, it just takes us down this rabbit hole that it's transactional. That your love for me is conditional, and it's contingent upon how well I perform. And so so how I see myself and my self-worth and self-value is performative. And so if I perform, then I'm blessed. If I don't perform, I get in trouble. I was in charge of my own education. I was concerned about my grades. Parents didn't freak out. That's a good thing. Oh, say that, say that. Say that, Mimi. Especially if other siblings are doing great. Come on, sunshine, in trouble. Willis say, I got a beating. You came in the house. So these are the things that we wrestle with. So again, but a high achiever realizing their drive is fueled more by fear than inspiration. Just think about this, that the decisions that you make are driven by fear instead of being inspired to do it. It made me start conning and changing my grade. You start changing your grades. Oh my God. But this is real talk here. And so now we can see so now you want to know why you have this incessant need and desire to control your environment because you want to feel safe. Because when you were young and you were powerless, all of these lessons came in like a flood in your tiny little frame. You were powerless, you were young, and they thought they were teaching you good principles. They thought they were teaching you good protocols, but you might have you might have wet the bed. I'm not getting anybody to say I did that. I'm not telling y'all to tell that y'all had to do that. But if you wet the bed, you might get in trouble for that. But our parents not knowing that physiologically, sometimes we grow faster, children grow faster than their bladders do. So it has this pressure and weight on the bladder that causes that to happen. It was a setup. How you gonna give me the bad grades to show them? Nah, come on now. So for us, we try to control our environment because we don't want to be punished for some of the actions that we take, or we try to use avoidance as a tool to control our environment to avoid feeling worthless or all of those things. Those are the variables in the equation that we wrestle with. When did control first feel like protection? When did control feel like protection? Fear lives in the bladder. Oh, that's big. That's big, Janae. If y'all are ready for part 3, put 3 in the chat. If y'all are ready for part 3, put 3 in the chat. Let's go, y'all. We're rocking and rolling today. And I'm loving this conversation that you all are having with each other. I really am. We got a newbie. What newbie we got in here, Cole? What newbie we got? We got some more newbies up in here. If we got some newbies in here that we haven't acknowledged, let us know that you're a newbie by putting newbie in the chat. Let me see. Come on, let me see you. Miss Wright is new. Welcome in, Miss Wright. Where you from, Miss Wright? Good to see you up in here. Good. Hey, Elena. Good to see you up in here. All right, Miss Wright. Thank you, Mimi. I appreciate that. This your second time here. Listen, if this your second time here, then you're family. Okay, so you're in Florida. All right, welcome in. Cause we're in Florida too. A lot of us are. We got a lot of California people in here too. But no, that's good. We got people from all over the world in here. So this is exciting. So let's keep going, y'all. So hopefully this is your vibe and this is your tribe and you'll continue to come on up in here. Okay, I see our California crew. Okay, I got you. Flagstaff, Arizona, Georgia. All right, come on up in here. Y'all love on our newbies. Yes, I love it. Y'all love on our newbies. Part 3, Maryland. Ooh, God bless you. Because it's cold up there today. Oh, the last couple of days. You've been dealing with a little snow up there. Oh, God bless you. Hey. y'all can keep that. I talked to one of my friends yesterday. They're in Virginia and it was 10 degrees. Nope. I talked to Monique yesterday and she told me that it was 14 degrees in Chicago or 13 degrees in Chicago and that it felt like it was 13 or 14 degrees below zero. That's what it felt like. Nah, I'm good. I'm a Florida boy. That's disrespectful. Nope. That's right, Janae. Nope. Wallace is from Virginia. Oh, God bless you, Wallace. God bless you. I sure hope y'all can keep warm. This is crazy. I know you got spoiled living in Tallahassee because it's Florida. This is y'all can have that. All right, so here we go. Surrender as intelligent alignment. You know that's our favorite. That's our favorite phrase. Alignment. Because where our focus goes, energy flows. Where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. That's for our newbies. Where our focus goes, energy flows. Where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. And so today, this surrender, let's look at surrender as an intelligent act of alignment. Surrender is not giving up. And so I want to, so part of our conversation today is to reframe how we, one, erase the illusion of control, and two, how we embrace surrender. Because as we embrace surrender, it creates a space for us where we can grow, where we can become. It's a signal that we send to the universe for us to become the best version of ourselves. Thank you, Miss Wright. Thank you, Mimi, for those finger hearts. Y'all know, listen, y'all know I teach a whole lot better when I see those, when I see them coins dropping like that. Go ahead and do that right there. Thank you, Miss Wright. There we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Surrender is not giving up. It is giving over to a deeper intelligence already operating within and around you. Stop the freaking presses. Stop it all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Wright. Thank you so much for those hearts. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Here it is. Come on. Take your pens out. Write this down. Write this down. Surrender is not giving up. And you know, I wish I could make y'all write stuff. You remember how in elementary school when you would get in trouble, you would have to write like 10 times, I will not talk out in class, or I will not do this. Thank you, Miss Wright. I will not do that. I wish I can get you all to write this 100 times. This statement, because I need you to understand it. All right, you always take notes, Turquoise? Okay, good, 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 good. But this is one that you want to take. Surrender is not giving up. It is giving over to a deeper intelligence already operating within and around you. A deeper intelligence. I use that as punishment for my children today. Oh, wow. Here we go. Come on. Write this down. Write it down. Surrender is not giving up. It is giving over to a deeper intelligence already operating within you and around you. You can look at this from so many perspectives. You can look at this as a creator perspective. You can look at this as a God perspective. You can look at this as clusters of intelligence that are always around us. So surrendering is not giving up. It's giving over to a deeper intelligence operating in and around us. Thank you. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you. Thank you. You wrote it in your hand. Good. Surrender is not giving up. It's giving the outcome over to an aspect of yourself that is bigger. See, here's the thing. I always teach this from a spiritual perspective, from a metaphysical perspective, from a quantum perspective. You are never alone. You're never alone. Alone is just like control and illusion. You're never alone. The source that you came from, the source is always working with you, working through you, and working around you. The quantum field is always giving to you based upon how you see yourself. The quantum field is always answering yes. The universe always says yes. It may not be right now, but the answer is always yes. In quantum mechanics, observation influences outcome, but fixation collapses possibility. Okay, come on, our newbies, real quick. I want to lay this down. We live in an energetic universe. And because we live in an energetic universe, this universe has a language, and that language is frequency. You might say, well, AD, where does that frequency come from? In part, it comes from us. It comes from you. It comes from me. It comes from the thoughts we have, the words we speak, the actions we take, and the emotions that we experience. Those four things I like to call the protocols of alignment. And so the protocols of alignment, it literally creates a resonance, and that resonance is projected out into the quantum field. It's projected out into the quantum field, and the quantum field receives it and it reflects it back to us as reality. And so what does that mean? Where our focus goes, energy flows. Where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. Where our focus goes. Because what that represents, from based upon the universal law of correspondence, as within, so without. As above, so below. As it is in the east, so shall it be in the west. So what we're experiencing as reality outside of us is merely a reflection of what's going on inside of us. Hopeful says, what about quitters never win, winners never quit? My pops had that in his office. I guess that's what it says. Okay. So what's really important is that surrender is not about giving up. We live from a quantum perspective. Observation, observation influences outcome, but fixation collapses possibilities. So here it is. Where your focus goes, energy flows. Where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. The universe is always listening. The universe is always listening. The universe is always answering. But how it answers is based upon the signals that you send, the frequency that you send, the frequency that you send. So, the law of least effort teaches us that life flows most powerfully when action and alignment coexist. When action and alignment coexist. And see, you don't have to, and see, that's the beautiful thing, hopefully, you don't have to fight. You don't have to fight hard. You have to let go. But you fight because you're trying to control the situation. You're trying to control the outcome. You're trying to create something. You don't have to do that. You can just rest in the space of trust. But we have to get there. And I understand that many of us are not living in seasons where we are restful. We're not living in seasons where we feel safe. So we can't rest. So we're hypervigilant. We're overthinking. We're dealing with those things over and over and over again. Keep releasing and letting go. All right. So again, the law of least effort teaches that life flows most powerfully when action and alignment coexist. True surrender is an active trust. Is an active trust, not passive avoidance. It's active trust. So making constant decisions based on emotion. Those that right there, that will keep you in circumstance mode. That means you're living out of circumstances and not living based on destiny, not living on purpose. True surrender is an act of trust. It's an act of trust. What are you trusting? You're trusting that everything is okay. You're trusting that you're trusting in your own ability. You're trusting that you're not alone. You're trusting that there are faculties, that there are variables in the equation of your manifestation that you have no bearing over. It's just like when you plant a seed. I understand that there's survival mode daily. Then the survival mode is a comfortable place for you. It's an uncomfortable comfort zone. So why am I saying that? Why am I saying that, Trini? I'm saying that because that's what our conversation was the last 2 days. Being in survival mode is a safe place for many of us simply because it is familiar. Many people have been in survival mode for so long that the subconscious mind sees it as familiar. It has no choice but to see it as familiar. And so it's the uncomfortable comfort zone. So survival doesn't feel good. That's right, Mary. It doesn't feel good. And so survival mode is comfortable because it's familiar. And because it's familiar, it's seen by the subconscious mind as safe. So you continue to experience it over and over and over and over again because it's a part of the programming. Like yesterday, it's a default. The moment you run into something that is challenging, that is new, and you try to control that outcome because you want this new thing to feel safe, so you try to control it by controlling every aspect and every variable in the equation, and you do your best to dominate and manipulate the situation. But once you hit that space, you hit that discomfort, so you fall back to the safety and the comfort of Survival mode. Thank you. Thank you, Trani. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you. And so listen, no, this is great. And so as we do this, I want, my gosh, goodness, y'all are cranking it out today. Look at this. No, this is crazy. This is crazy. Thank you, Mimi, for the finger hearts. Look at this. We're almost at 100,000 likes already. And we're just at the top of the hour. This is huge. This is crazy. So, yo, this is crazy. Thank you. Listen, Monique. No, you're in the right place trying to, and listen, and do as best you can. Let me go ahead and do this right now because this is amazing. Thank you so much for the 98K. Y'all are tapping. Thank you so very much. I truly appreciate you. Thank you, Hopeful. Thank you, Trani. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody who's been tapping. Thank you so much. Like, wow. Like, literally, we are a breath away. We are at 111 and we are almost at 100K. Right now it's 99.6, 99.7, 99.8. Man, thank you. Thank you, Amy. Thank you. This is crazy. Thank you, Miss Wright, for the daily heart meal. We're at 100K, y'all. Can y'all imagine that, our YouTube family? That's crazy. Wow. That's crazy. All right, let's go. No, this is good. Thank y'all so much. So let's keep going. Shoot, at this rate, we might hit 150 today. We maybe we do. We listen, but wow, this is great. So listen, as you guys are enjoying this, let me put this out there. There are 3 ways of engagement with us. The very first one is coming here to this live. Look at Britt. Britt say, well, we'll get the tapping then, Britt. Tap away. Keep doing it. Janaea says 200K. Well, I appreciate you. Thank you. So watch this. There are 3 ways of engagement with us. The first one is coming here to this live as often as you can. Whether you come every day, because we're here Monday through Thursday from 12 to 2. Every single day, Monday through Thursday from 12 to 2. And then we take Fridays off. So that's a good thing. So now, watch this. So, and the inside of the Oasis, we have all kinds of amazing things. And I'm not going to name everything, but we have our Monday morning meditation every Monday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have that in the Oasis. Thank you for those Oasis stickers, Fire and Wine. The other thing that we have in there, we have guided meditations. We have pre-recorded hypnosis tracks. We have books that I've written in there as free resources. We have the Women's Safe Space that's moderated by our very own Janae. Janae makes sure that we have it. So you have a Discord. Excellent, Ms. Wright. And so it's really, really easy to become a part of the Oasis. So that's the second thing. And so we have that Women's Safe Space where women come in there and they have honest and open conversation about what they're wrestling with, what they're dealing with. Yes, Britt, we're actually broadcasting on YouTube right now too. And so you'll be able to get the replays. But here on TikTok, how you get into the Oasis is real simple. All you have to do is click on that good looking picture of that guy right there and become a super fan. And the moment you become a super fan, TikTok will send you an automatic link that gives you access directly into the Oasis. The other way is you may say, hey, AD, I'm struggling. I'm having some technical difficulties or some financial difficulties, but I still want into the Oasis. Hey, Dana, good to see you in here. I still want in. So all you have to do is message either me, Fine Wine, or Mimi or Janae, one of our moderators, and we'll get you in there. We'll get you squared away inside of the Oasis. It's super easy to do. So make sure that you have Discord on your device, and then you get the invite or the link from TikTok by becoming a super fan, or you just message one of us. So excellent. Good to see you, Elsie. Welcome in. So that's the second level of engagement. The third level of engagement, in the highest level, is becoming a member of the Oasis Mind Spa. And it's just what it sounds like. It is actually a spa for your mind. And what that means is that you're either working with me one-on-one, or you have been a participant in one of our virtual hypnosis experience. And guess what? Tonight is the night. So many of you have already registered for tonight's event. So make sure, if you have not registered for tonight's virtual hypnosis experience, it is going to be powerful. For those of you who are, who are curious about hypnosis, this is a perfect opportunity to experience it. So I would invite you to become a part of it. You have to do the registration. The registration is $95 to become a part of it. And so you fill that bad boy out, do that registration, and we'll see you tonight. That's tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't miss it. Don't go anywhere. All right? So good. Now, another thing that I'm going to put out there really, really quickly. And so it's super important. If any part of what we have been talking about has been relevant at any meaningful level, I authored this book. And where is it? Do y'all see it? It should be pinned. I don't see it. Do y'all see? Can y'all see it down there? I'm so sorry. I can't see it. Do y'all see the little thing? Oh, y'all can see it. Y'all can see the band. Okay. That's so crazy. I can't see it on there. But nevertheless, Cracking the Abundance Code is a book that I had authored, and it is just recently, and it's a powerful piece. And I will listen, if any part of this resonated with you, because I talk about limiting beliefs, because limiting beliefs are the thing that's going to hold you back. Limiting beliefs will hold you in lock and step in a season that is so far beneath where you are, because this is the crazy thing. Many of you are already doing the work, right? Many of you are doing the work. You got your manifestation journals. You got your vision board. Who has their vision board? Come on, who has their vision board? Especially since, we're in January, we're in a new calendar year. Who has their vision board? Who's done it? Come on. Antoine has his. All right, there we go. Excellent. Miss Wright, Mimi. All right, you got your vision boards and all of those things. So you're doing some of the things. Some of you are scripting. Anybody doing any scripting? Anybody doing any meditating? Anybody focusing? You wrote down everything that you wanted, but you wrote it from a gratitude standpoint. So you're doing the work, but you haven't seen the abundance show up. A lot of times, just remember this. Remember this. If you take nothing away from today, just remember this. The universe does not give us what we ask for. The universe always gives to us based upon how we see ourselves. And the problem with how we see ourselves, we have these limiting beliefs. And these limiting beliefs literally thwart our effort in attracting wealth and abundance, because we live in an energetic universe. And so we have these limited beliefs that throw interference patterns in the way of us attracting wealth and abundance. So what's the first chapter on? Limiting beliefs. And so I spend time with you understanding what those limiting beliefs are and how you tap into it. The next thing is that in the second chapter is quantum leaping into your wealthy identity, because that's a part of who it is that you are. And so I spend time in showing you how you move from a place of limiting beliefs to actually embodying the version of you that has everything that you've ever wanted. And so when you order Cracking the Abundance Code, and then the last thing I'm going to share with you in it, there's a 21-day roadmap to Cracking the Abundance Code. It's not a challenge. It's just a 21-day roadmap. It's like having coach with you day in and day out. And step by step, moment by moment, I'm telling you what you need to be doing in order to attract that wealth and abundance into your life, because you deserve it. Because the abundance that you're looking for, guess what? It's looking for you too. So go ahead and grab your copy. When you grab your copy, I'm actually going to sign it. I'm going to sign it. I'm going to put your name in here. I'm going to put a special note to you and a special gift inside of it, because this book is the tip of the iceberg. So go ahead and grab your copy. We're going to ship that out to you today. That's a big one. So I'm going to leave that up there. The next thing, anybody in here, let me go ahead and unpin that. And anybody in here, where my meditation folks at? Where you at? Where my meditation folks at? Do y'all see that banner down there? Good. Excellent. Meditation saved my life. I'm telling you right now, meditation saved my life 100%. And so one of the things that I wanted to share with you is, Britt, you meditate daily. So you right here with me. Meditation saved my life in the darkest season, when I was stressed out, when the money wasn't lining up, when the abundance wasn't showing up like it needed to show up. And me being able to go into that space of meditation, it saved everything. And so thank you, Antoine. Antoine says the candles are magnificent. So listen, if you are ready literally to take your meditation life and experience to the absolute next level, we make these candles in-house. These are not candles that we order offline somewhere. They are intention manifestation candles. So each one of these candles is 100% soy based, natural soy. It has a cotton wick. They are all infused. The three of them are infused with essential oils. So, and the essential oil is in alignment with the intention of the particular candle. This candle is about abundance. That's right. It's about abundance, prosperity, attracting wealth and abundance. So go ahead. That's where you are. You're experiencing. Okay, there you go. Do what you do, Britt. You're in the right place. So this candle is in alignment vibrationally with frequency wise with abundance because it has the essential oils in it, the essential oils of lemongrass, bergamot, and it has lodestone oil in it. If you don't know what a lodestone is a magnet. So there's this magnetic oil that's actually inside of this candle, and it smells absolutely amazing. And so you definitely want to get the abundance candle. This is the first one in the triple bliss set. The second one in the triple bliss set is aromatically one of my favorites. It smells really, really good. It is the Heal candle. The Heal candle is infused with essential rose oil. If you know anything about aromatherapy, essential rose oil vibrates exceedingly high, very, very high vibrational frequency of it. So you want to grab your candle set, because right in here, if you're looking to heal yourself mentally, emotionally, physically, vibrationally, this is in alignment with that healing. And again, it smells absolutely amazing. I'm a dude, but the rose is busting. I'm just gonna say it really is. So you want to get that rose. It's one of my favorites. And then last but not least, bringing up the rear is the happy candle. You can't attract wealth and abundance and you're not happy. You're sitting up here miserable and going through all of that kind of stuff. That doesn't work. that doesn't work. So go ahead and grab this one, because this one is the happy candle and it's infused with lemon verbena, one of my absolute favorite smells in the world. It smells like one of those day spas or those 5-star resorts that you stay at, where you have all of the stuff that come along with it. So you get all three candles. You get this triple bliss set. You get the abundance candle. You get the heal candle, and you get the happy candle. All of them are in vibrational harmony with the intention of each one of the candles. And for this price point, you can't get one of these type candles. This is not the kind of candle that you just sit up and, oh, it smells so nice and all that. No, that is not this. This is an intention candles. These candles are when you are manifesting something, you're doing work. That's what these candles are for. So make sure you grab your triple bliss set, and we're gonna keep on rolling. Let's go. Excellent. So I'm gonna put this up here. And so congratulations. Thank you everybody who grabbed their copy of Cracking the Abundance Code, and who, let's go ahead and remove that. Great, 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 great. And let's remove that. Excellent. All right, so we're good to go. And again, tonight is going to be a big, big, big night. Tonight is going to be a big night. Hopefully you guys will join us for the virtual hypnosis experience. Many of you need to check. Those of you who have already registered, make sure that you check your email. The system also texts you and gave you the information that you need. All right, for your access. Excellent. So let's keep going. What number are we on, y'all? What number are we on? Let me go up here. And thank you, Janae, for all of that information that you're putting over here on the YouTube world. What number are we on? We are not on 8, Mimi. You see how Mimi did that? Tell me we're on number 8. We are not on that. Come on here. We're on 4. We're on 4. So thank you so much. Listen, thank you so much. Mimi just ready to go. You can just go head on there. You see, that's why you're in the back of the classroom now. And see, that's why, Willis is over here and you over here. Stay right there where you at. See, Miss Wright, come here. Let me help you with something, baby. Don't go back there in the back with Fine Wine Mimi or Antoine, because, see, they get to cutting up. See, you knew. And so we want to make sure. Oh, look at you. You're talking about, I'll come in the back with my friend. See, how you going to go in the back? Look at that. You just go in the back right off the rip. Thank you, Jabs, for the roses. Listen, y'all just... you know what? If y'all are ready for part 4, put 4 in the chat. I just can't. I can't with these people. I can't. Like I can't with these people. No, 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 no. Don't put the roses up there now. Don't put that up there. Antoine, I'm gonna come on back here. This is a shame. And every now and again, Amy's back there too because Amy will cut up. She can't help it. All right, here we go. Sacred wisdom on letting go. There's wisdom to letting go. And this, Amy said, me? Really? Come on. It's lit back here. I bet it is. Listen, I'm going to talk to our YouTube family. I just want to talk to y'all for just a moment. How y'all doing today? I'm so glad to have y'all in here. This is so wonderful. All right, here we go. The Tao Te Ching, it teaches that water overcomes rock, not by force. Water overcomes rock, not by force, but by persistence and flow. And there was a way that I heard, Antoine, I'm gonna turn down for what? There's a thing that I heard, the way it said was that persistence weareth the marble. Persistence weareth the marble. So water overcomes rock, not by force, but by persistence and flow. The Holy Odu, it reminds that wisdom comes when ego steps aside and destiny is allowed to speak. Christianity frames it another way. Surrender is not submission, but as trust in divine order, divine timing. The Bhagavad Gita, it talks about us, that attachment to outcome clouds right action. That's a big one right here. That's a big one. Attachment to outcome clouds right action. You see, the surrender part, the letting go, is not taking your hand off of the wheel. It's not about taking your hand off of the wheel. In order to drive and to go someplace, you have to have your hand on the wheel. But the outcome is where we run into problems trying to control. We try to control the outcome. We try to control how the universe is going to bless us. We try to dictate how things are going to play out. Do you really care how you attract $1 million? That's a real question. Do you really care? Yes or no? Do you care how $1 million shows up in your bank account? You can just trust that it shows up and you're thankful for it. You're not going in there bothering folks. You're not begging and asking. You just appreciate you appreciate that it shows up. You don't sit there and try to dictate and determine how it's going to show up. No, I don't want a wire. I don't want my money wired. I want a hard check. No, I don't want a hard check. I need a Brinks truck to deliver $1 million in ones to me. That's what I want. How crazy does that sound? How crazy does that sound? You say you can drive, you were driving and tapping. Well, thank you, Licia. So how does that feel? How does that sound? It sounds crazy, but many of us try to control the outcome and how it shows up for us. It doesn't matter. We just don't matter. Here we go. What if surrender is not about losing control, but about remembering how to actually hold it? See, surrender is about holding. It's like holding a baby bird in your hands. How do you hold a baby bird in your hand? Like this or like this? Because when you do this, when you try to control every aspect of the bird, control what the bird sees, control that it can't look around, that it may hop out, it may do something else. You hold the baby bird like this because this might suffocate and kill the bird. The same thing with us as human beings. Who likes to be manipulated and controlled? Who likes to be under the grip of somebody like this? Hmm? Not me. There you go. Thank you. Nobody likes that. And so this right here is an act of control. So imagine the gifts, the manifestations that you're calling forth, and you're doing this to them. I'm trying to control every aspect. I want you to show up a particular way. I want you to do what I want you to do. I'm not going to let you go because I'm controlling every aspect of it. And what you wind up doing is suffocating yourself. What you wind up doing is suffocating your dreams, suffocating your aspirations, suffocating and destroying your desires. Even though the desire is just the invitation, you still suffocate them because you're trying to control every aspect of it. And that is not going to open the doors that you need to be open. It is absolutely the key. So you have to introduce a very defining variable in this equation. Anybody want to take a guess at what thing you need to, instead of trying to control, you need to activate one powerful tool that I've given you. I've given this to you. And it's a simple one syllable word. What can you activate that will nullify your desire? Allow is a good word. Surrender is also a good word. But what allows you to surrender? Come on, that's good. Release, that's a good word. Gratitude, that's a good word too. But it's simple. I said it's one syllable. Peace is a good word, but that's not it. Somebody's going to say it. Trust is a good. Say that again. You said it, Janae. You said it, Janae. Faith. What allows you to sit down somewhere? Faith allows you to sit down somewhere. I wanted to say it. I wanted to say hi. Okay, good to see you in here, Starlight. Faith. Faith is of a higher vibrational frequency. And when you incorporate faith into the process, your incessant need to control every aspect some kind of way begins to slip away. So, faith is simply relaxed focus. Faith is simply relaxed focus instead of constant management. Watch what I say. Faith is relaxed focus. Write that down. Faith is relaxed focus. What about focus? What have we learned about focus? What happens when we focus? Wherever our focus goes, energy flows. Where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. Faith is relaxed focus. So you're focused, you're clear, but you are relaxed. And what does that faith and that relaxation do? Faith is relaxed focus. What does it do? It opens us up. It's a signal to the universe that says, yes, we're ready and we trust. Thank you, Fine One, for my hat. Now, I'm about to really teach now. I'm about to teach now. If y'all are ready for part 5, put 5 in the chat. Come on, let's go. Man, we are cranking today. Listen, we're already 135,000 likes. Man, we are cranking this bad boy. It calms the nervous system. I am open and I'm ready to receive. That's exactly what it does. I am open and I'm ready to receive. I'm open and I'm ready to receive. There it is. All right, excellent. Here we go. Part 5. Power returns when control releases. Thank you, Mimi, for those populace. Thank you so much. Power returns when control releases. Personal power does not disappear when control dissolves. It doesn't. Personal power does not disappear when control dissolves. It reorganizes. It reorganizes. Surrender recalibrates the nervous system. It recalibrates the nervous system. Trying to control every aspect of your day, that's a lot of work. So I surrender to the process and I'm just going to flow with it. I'm just going to flow with it. Flow with it. I'm going to go with the flow. Congratulations, Mimi, on reaching level 33 up in here. Going on with your bad self. Here we go. Personal power does not disappear when control dissolves. It reorganizes. Surrender recalibrates the nervous system from fight or flight to coherence. I'm going to say that again. Surrender recalibrates the nervous system. So big part about recalibrating the nervous system, we want our nervous system always relaxed, always at peace. Because when our nervous system is relaxed and at peace, prosperity can come in. One of the greatest African proverbs that I like to recite is that there's no prosperity without peace. Thank you, Amy. There's no prosperity without peace. There's no prosperity without peace. So it literally recalibrates the nervous system from fight or flight to coherence, heart-brain coherence. Heart-brain coherence becomes accessible when the mind stops demanding certainty. Everything doesn't have to be known. You need to be able to live in the unknown and feel safe in the unknown because success lives there. Success lives in the unknown. Your abundance lives in the unknown. You don't know how you're going to become a multimillionaire. You don't know how you're going to attract all of the healing into your life, but just know it because faith is relaxed focus, and where your focus goes, energy flows, and where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you, Licia. Thank you, Jabs. I'm trying to help. I promise you I'm trying to help. From this state, clarity replaces force. This is what happens. Clarity replaces force. Thank you, Monique. Thank you, Fine Wine. There is no prosperity without peace. So peace is the goal, first and foremost. Peace is when you feel peace, you feel safe. Your nervous system is at rest, it's at peace. When your nervous system is at peace, when you're safe and you feel safe, you already know what that leads to. When you're safe, you can trust. When you can trust, you can allow. When you can allow, you're open. When you're open, you can receive. And many of us, the problem with us manifesting the life that we want is that we're not in a state of peace. We're not in a state where our nervous system feels safe. That's right. You better say it. That's right, Mother Love. Peace be still. And so in that state of peace, you're going to open up a panacea of opportunity for you to see all of the amazing things that can show up in your life in all kinds of ways, But it comes from that surrender first. So again, from this state, clarity replaces force and intuition replaces anxiety. Your gut can speak to you in a different way. So instead of your gut telling you and making you feel anxious, your gut says everything is fine. So you move from anxiety to intuition. Your gut is telling you something different. Your gut is seeing beyond the present moment situation. Your gut is seeing beyond the situation and circumstances, and you are attached to your destiny. Your destiny is going to open up doors of opportunity like never before because your destiny is attached to how you see yourself. Your divine purpose and intent for being on this planet, when they are in alignment with how you see yourself, then you put yourself in a state of surrender and you let go. You open up opportunities for you to truly manifest because the universe does not give to us based upon what we ask for. It gives to us based upon how we see ourselves. And so when you allow and you let go and you're at peace, what is that saying? You're in alignment. You can't be in alignment and feel unsafe. They just don't go together. That is a clear telltale sign that something is out of alignment. Something is out of order. And when something is out of order and something is out of alignment, you wrestle. You no longer have the ability to rest in that state of peace. Not easily. So when you feel anxious, something is just gently out of alignment. All right, here we go. Making decisions from calm confidence instead of urgency. Feeling guided rather than pressured. If y'all are ready for part 6, put 6 in the chat. If y'all are ready for part 6, put 6 in the chat. Let's go. From anxiety to alignment. From anxiety to intuition. Allow your gut to speak to you. Thank you, Janae. Thank you, Monique. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Sunshine. From anxiety to intuition. They come from the same region, but what words are they speaking? Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, thank you. Y'all are cranking it away. We're already at 144,000 likes. Oh, make sure y'all in here tomorrow, because tomorrow is a celebration. For the birthday is celebration. Is celebration. I promise you it is. It's going to be powerful. The funny stuff about control. Control often disguises itself as responsibility. I'm powerful and I'm taking responsibility. I'm accountable for the thing that I'm trying to manifest in my life. Control often disguises itself as responsibility, productivity, and being prepared. Oh, I'm prepared. And see, that's the thing. We were in a patriarchal society where we have a male dominant construct. That male dominant construct operates from these type of linear logical things. All right, I'm sorry, fellas, but I got to tell the truth. In a patriarchal society, in a male dominated culture, as we living in, most of us here in Western society, we operate from a place of logic instead of a place of intuition. And so when you're trying to control that which cannot be controlled, that thing is going to push back. And yes, all masculine energy. And so with that all masculine energy, we fail to listen to our intuition because we value manipulation and control more so than trusting our gut. We do all of these things to manipulate and control. So control often disguises itself as responsibility, productivity, and being prepared, all logical states of reality. But we all know that logic is a part or a function of the conscious mind, right? Logic is a function of the conscious mind. Logic is a function of the conscious mind. The subconscious mind does not use logic. It uses intuition. It uses the intangible. It uses vibration. It uses frequency. So there has to be balance. It has to be balanced. And we talked about this a few months ago. The power of balanced choices, balanced living. And so you're absolutely right, Fine Wine. Balance is the key. But in this moment, many people say they want peace, but negotiate daily with chaos. Always got something going on. You say you want peace in your life. You say you want to be in a space where you're doing better and feeling better, but you always got something going on. Anybody know somebody that always got something going on chaotic in their life? If you know somebody, put yes in the chat. If you know somebody that every time you get on the phone with them, there's always a problem. There's always some chaotic situation. Every single time you turn around. Yes, your sisters. I got you, Nikki. You say you want peace, but you're negotiating with chaos every day. You're bringing chaotic statements and you're having chaotic conversations and you're having chaotic situations over and over and over and over constantly. It don't work. I swear I'm trying to help. Many people say they want peace but negotiate daily with chaos. Control says, I'll relax when the chaos is in my mind. The chaos is in my head. And so peace, be still. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, say, peace, be still. Allow your nervous system to settle into that. There y'all go. There you go. Come on. Come on, Songbird. There it is. Laughing at how we try to control traffic, how we try to control the weather, how we try to control people and timelines, how we try to control the universe, and we all in the universe's kitchen, in the way, trying to tell the universe how to do its job and when to give us what it is that we ask for. And this is how we want it. How crazy do we sound? How crazy do we sound? So laugh at yourself when you find yourself doing it right now, because this is a part of who you are right now until you upgrade your operating system. What is the event for today again, please? You meant the event for today, is it S? It is the virtual hypnosis experience. It is the virtual hypnosis experience. Follow the directives of our mods. And so yeah, that's for tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You have to do the registration for it. So go ahead and do that. And I don't have to tell y'all where to go to do the registration. This is the same place everybody else goes to do the registration. So we would love to have you with us. So laugh. Laugh at how we try to control everything in our environment, and recognize how often overthinking is just fear wearing glasses. It's just fear. It's just picture picture fear sitting up there wearing glasses, because it's overthinking, it's over observing, it's over analyzing, it's looking at everything. It's you just afraid. They say if you want to make God laugh, tell him tell him what you got planned. Yeah, go on and do that. Knock yourself out. Go on and tell him what you got planned. Because oh God, it's in my bedroom. My mother gave me a one of those thirsty stone cup holder things, and it says, "For I know the plans I have for you." What scripture that? Y'all know what that is? Y'all know what it is? For I alone know the plans I have for you. And I know somebody in here. Somebody went to Bible study. Somebody went to Sunday school, and they know what it is. Thank you, Monica. Thank Jeremiah 29:11. Thank you so much. I see, we got some people. See, we got some people that are not heathens in this. Thank you so much. Thank you, Solid. Thank you. Oh yeah, absolutely, the Kabbalion. We gonna, I said I was gonna do a whole talk on the Kabbalion, and I may start that. I may start that in February. That's a good idea. Thank you. Thank you, Fine Wine. That was what your granny said all of the time. All right, here we go. If y'all are ready for part 7, put 7 in the chat. Let's go. Let's go, man. We are cranking away. Shoot, y'all don't know nothing. We are cranking away today. We are cranking away today. Excellent, excellent. Mimi, cut it out. Look at Mimi. Stop putting 8 in the chat. Stop putting 8 in the chat. Thank you, Mother Love. I appreciate you. Thank you for the 7. Your fingers are fat. My bad. Oh, okay. All right. You don't know how many sections we have today. Don't act like you know. Practicing surrender without losing agency. Because there's this agency and sovereignty that you have to walk in. There's a sovereignty, there's a place of sovereignty that you have to live in, you have to walk in, and you have to embrace and embody. Practicing surrender without losing that agency. Surrender does not eliminate boundaries. Surrender does not eliminate boundaries, it strengthens them. Because where do boundaries come from? How we see ourselves, because our identity creates what? Standards and boundaries. That's it. It creates standards and boundaries. Letting go of outcome, the letting go of the outcome attachment increases precision in action. When the subconscious feels safe. Oh, this is a big one. You gonna be good since fine being good. Okay, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it, Mimi. Thank you. I'm glad. Thank you. When the subconscious feels safe, creativity and resilience rise naturally. All kinds of amazing things happen in your life when you feel safe. When you feel safe, that's the goal. The goal is to feel safe. The goal is to feel safe in your nervous system and to breathe deeply and evenly. Power rooted in trust is quicker, steadier, and far more sustainable. Hear me when I say that. Power rooted in trust. Power rooted in trust. Write that down. Power rooted in trust is quieter, steadier, and far more sustainable. Speaking your truth without needing to manage how it's received. That's huge. Speaking your truth without trying to manage how it's perceived. Being authentically you without trying to curate how people perceive how you're showing up. Because you're trying to avoid how people see you and what people may have to say and all of that kind of stuff. Forget all of that. Power rooted in trust is sustainable. Thank you, White Bear. It's sustainable. Speaking your truth without needing to manage how it's received. Taking inspired action without obsessing over the results. That's it. Oh, thank you for my hanging lights. You know I like White Bear. That's my favorite. I love my hanging lights. Y'all get little wushu, whatever get them. Y'all know what to do with little buddy right there. Because you know you got to get up out of here with those numbers and all of that. Thank you so much. Bam, real quick. Gotta go. Control demands effort. Control. It demands effort. It requires that you do so much work in that vital energy you need for manifestation. Because we live in an energetic universe, and this universe has a language, and that language is frequency. And in order to vibrate at the right frequency to attract that which you truly want to experience, you need all of the vibes you need. You need all of the energy that you can muster. And so the energy that it takes to try to dominate, manipulate, and to control everything in your environment is going to deplete you. So control demands effort. Surrender generates energy. Surrender generates energy because it allows you to rest. It allows you to be at peace. The illusion of control keeps us busy. Constantly, it keeps us busy, but surrender makes us effective. Would you rather be? I know so many people that are so busy. When I say busy, every time you turn around, they always got a meeting. They always got something going on. They always busy, but they the brokest people I know. Did I say that? I said that, didn't I? I said that. I sure did. Anybody know people that every time you talk to them, they always got something going on. They're so busy. They're trying to control everything. They got their hand in everything. Busy being what? Busy being broke. Busy doing nothing. They're not effective. They're those that can address it with ease and effort. That's effortless. By trusting. And so that when you look at the law of least effort, it is magnifying this. Because the key to living the law of least effort is not that you have to control everything. It's simply put that you just have to allow the universe to do its part. You have to trust that everything is okay. You have to trust yourself. You have to trust your season. You have to trust your divine timing. You have to trust that you're in alignment. You have to trust that you're making the best effort. You have to trust it. You have to trust it. You have to trust it. What should I make a TikTok post? There you go, Monique. That's always it. Accept what you cannot change and change the things that you can. Control is an illusion. Personal power is not found in dominance over life, but in harmony with it. Now that's a post. That's a post. The illusion of control keeps us busy, but surrender makes us effective. Personal power is not found in dominance over life. This is a Western concept. It is a male dominated experience. It is masculine energy all day long. There is a balance. If we're going to go into this new era, if we're going to make ourselves fresh and anew and to attract something different, the divine feminine is going to have to be balanced with how we address things, and that's in the masculine too. So as a brother, I am going to have to incorporate these levels of feminine energy into the practices that I have as a teacher, a healer, as a manifester. And so when you sit there and you understand that personal power is not found in dominance over life, it's finding harmony with it. Find harmony with your own life. Find peace with your situation. Your circumstances may not be perfect, but those circumstances don't define you. It's your alignment with your destiny. You don't have to control every aspect of life, and you don't have the desire to control every aspect of life when you trust the process. I trust that I'm going to always be okay. In fact, I trust that I'm going to be more than okay. I trust that I will constantly live in a state of overflow and abundance because I choose that for myself. And I choose that for myself because I trust this process. I feel safe. I feel secure. You may have moments. You may have moments. Yes, cooperation versus competition. I like that. You co-op with that which is around you that creates harmony, not dominance, because competition is akin to dominance. You have to win, you have to win, you have to control. No, let go, let go. Because as you let go, that is a statement to the universe that you're ready. It is a statement to everything that you are, that you're ready. It is a statement that you're at the right place, at the right time, with the right product, with the right service, with the right relationship, with the right ask. You're trusting because you feel safe. It's just that simple. Yes, and you have, listen, Mother Love, you have to. And that's where we started. That's how we started this talk off, is that we must unlearn all of the stuff that was taught to us that we were the beneficiaries of. We were the beneficiaries of all types of trauma. We were the beneficiaries of all kinds of things that shaped and mold how we see ourselves and how we interact with the world around us. So the lesson that we learned today was that you don't have to control everything. Let that joker go. You don't have to control her. You don't have to tell her what. Listen, let me tell you, the best way to hold a relationship is like this. That's how I hold all my children. I don't say, all right, now this is what you're gonna do. Because I hated that part about my upbringing. I hated the fact that everybody was trying to do this and control and dominate and manipulate me to get me to do what they wanted me to do, even if they did it out of love. It still was the same feeling. But this will get you everything. Oh, keep your hands open and allow a person to be who they are, and you'll truly see who they are. Keep your hands open and allow life to do what it does. Work in harmony with life and not try to manipulate it. This was good, y'all. What y'all think? Today was good? Today was good? We had some good conversation? That was good. We had some good talk. Did this impact, did this help anybody today? If this helped you today, put yes in the chat. If this helped you today, thank you. Thank you, Janae. Thank you, Sunshine. Thank you, Jabs. Thank you, everybody. Listen, I truly appreciate y'all. This is what we're going to do. Y'all already know what time it is. Thank you so much, Amy. Thank you. Y'all know what time it is. We getting ready to do our after party over here on TikTok. So don't run away. Don't go. And just remember, tomorrow is a big day because tomorrow is our Friday. Tomorrow is Thursday, and we are going to party tomorrow because it's my birthday. It's my double nickel. Yes, technically it's Saturday, but that's a whole nother party. But we, as for us and the Oasis, we are partying tomorrow. Yes. Listen, I'm so glad that you'll be back, White Bear. So make sure that you connect with us because this your vibe, this your tribe. So stick around over here on TikTok. We're gonna let our YouTube family go because we about to turn up and we about to, put our music on and all that kind of stuff and celebrate these numbers and all that. Like we really about to hit 2K. I really think that we can hit 200,000 real quick. I think should I let us hit 200,000? I think we can hit 200,000. I'm gonna give us a few more minutes to hit 200K because we're at 182,000 likes. I think we can do it. Let's do this. Let's go on and do this. Let's knock that out from a birthday. Let's go ahead and tap, 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 tap away. I'm gonna give us some music to do it. So listen, let's go ahead. We're gonna go release our YouTube family. We love you so much. Thank you for hanging out with us today. And so make sure that you're back tomorrow for tomorrow's party, my celebration for my double nickel. Yes, I will be 55 tomorrow. Ain't that something? Oh, but guess what? I should cut all of this off so y'all wouldn't even know how old I am. Because if I cut this off, y'all wouldn't know I was 55. But nevertheless, tomorrow, 12 noon, we'll be right back here, Eastern Standard Time. So thank you so much. Much love. We will see you guys tomorrow. Don't you go anywhere. TikTok family, we getting ready to party out. Much love. Thank y'all.